And
Oh,
we are live. Check that.
yeah.
Hello, everybody. I believe. There we go. Streaming
Woo.
live. What is up? Oh wait, we gotta do our traditional.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
It's
every time I forget how to do
happening now. It is happening.
I forget
now.
how to. Oh no, it's right here. Virtual video. Yeah. That's right. I'm a cow today. What is up? There we go. Yeah.
It's wild, this very powerful facial tracking software. This is what we use it for.
Yes.
I mean, I also think that it probably has like applications in maybe crime solving or other such high-end security measures, but
I
wow.
guess if you just don't want to show your face, this is how you do it. That's great. Switch into there. Okay. Here we go. Awesome. Welcome everybody to the 3:33 show, in which I go live Mondays and Fridays, 3:33 p.m. Pacific. And sometimes I have awesome guests like Laureen. Woo!
Hello.
And we have been working on this song for like what, months?
Yeah, I think it's since May, but like once a week.
Yeah.
How long? I'm curious. How long do your collaborations, like how does that process go for you usually? Is it different or is it like
it's different. If there is a deadline, of course we'll work quicker, but actually some of my other collaborations we've been working on a song again for months. It's like, oh, we'll meet next week and we'll meet next week, you'll meet next week.
Mm-hmm.
I know though that when you hire people and you're in the same studio together, things get done a lot quicker,
Right.
So the collaboration over the internet and more of like casual collaborations, they tend to be at least a couple of months.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But if I'm like before COVID, I haven't been to a proper studio session since 2018. But then it would be like you book the studio, you hire the producer and or engineer, and you like all get it done because you have to book that day, and you only have the studio in that amount of time.
Right.
But now everybody's got home studios, so it's like, whenever.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute since I've booked a studio session. I'd like to get back to it. It's just right now I've actually stopped doing indoor meetings again because my parents had COVID and my sister and my brother and my niece, like tons of friends. Like it's real right now. Like
yeah.
So I've taken a step back from like the indoor gatherings. It's now like outdoor gatherings or nothing. And I hope to be able to get back to an actual studio session in LA.
Man. I notice I'm freezing occasionally. Let me say, I'm working on this. Just today, I ordered a hotspot so that I don't have to deal with the crap internet company. Like, just fuck you, Cox Internet. You're awful, and I hate you. And I'm going with a wireless hotspot. So I'm gonna just so things will get better in the future. But it's been infuriating for like months now. So I shake my fist at you, Cox Internet.
Stupid, dumb Cox Internet.
Dumb. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah. Awesome. Oh, I forgot to bring up our chat room. I just want to make sure that we're saying hi to people who might be
good plan.
Who might be online. So let me just bring that up. Da 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 da.
Okay.
And there we go. Okay, here we go. And Lorena chatted it to you. If you wanna pop that up and just keep tabs on all the friendly folks out there.
Rad.
Cool. Michael saw mobile again. Cox is being a pain. Oh, you're suffering from the hands of Cox Internet as well.
Yeah, they're notorious for being the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry. We can have a little commiseration group.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
But
Meanwhile,
good to see you, Michael. Good
yes.
to see you again. Always a pleasure. All right. So, how are we gonna bring this up? So I think we're at a good space to start like bringing it home. Let's give this thing a deadline.
Yeah. Wrap it up.
And for some of you might know, some of you might not. I have a Song of the Month club over at Patreon. That's just patreon.com/littlespiral. And every month I release a song to whoever subscribes. And I asked Lorraine if we wanted to put In Your Corner as the Song of the Month for August 1st. And she said, oh, that sounds really cool. So we're we now have a deadline. Hi, Andre. Good to see you.
Woo! Welcome.
So now we've given ourselves a deadline. We want to release this song for patrons first, and any funds that come in for the month, leading up to the month of August, I will be splitting with Lorraine. So that's kind of the deal there. So feel free to come and join and support if you're not already supporting anyway at patreon.com/littlespiral. It will be my August 1st Song of the Month, so you can get it and download it and stream it. And then, yeah, that's kind of the deal there. Now we have a deadline.
Yay! So, and how much does one have to pay to become a subscriber?
Why, only that you can get lots of deals, and I'll hook you up. Minimum $1 a month can get you
what?
Access.
You can't even buy a song for $1.
I know, man.
What is real?
So, and if you just join even for like that $1 a month, you get access to all of my songs of the month. And I think I'm at 53 now. I've been doing this for 4.5 years.
Okay, I am signing up for sure.
Woo!
For sure. That's awesome.
Yes.
Are you kidding
and then,
me? $1 a month. I mean, no, more, of course.
Of course, there's other tiers, like the $10 a month
there's no
tier.
excuses.
Yeah, I also do a concert at the first Sunday of every month where I play the Song of the Month. I celebrate the Song of the Month with a little online concert.
I love it.
And that is $12 if you know, it's a Zoom concert, so we get to kind of see each other and kind of hang out a bit. And if you are a patron at the $10 level, you get all the Concerts for Introverts tickets for free plus replays.
Wow.
So I'm just like throwing you deals after deals here.
What? That's so smart and cool. Oh my God. That's so inspiring.
And in fact, Lorraine, I haven't talked to this, but if you have the first Sunday of the month, if you're available the first Sunday of the month, 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Central, I'd love to have you on as a guest. If you're not, no problem.
Should be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything on my calendar. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to talk to you beforehand, but then I totally forgot. And
for sure.
Mid ramble, I'm like, actually, I need to.
Yeah. Send me a note. I'll put it on my calendar. That's exciting.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
How
So
cool.
that's my little spiel. Before we get into it, actually, I don't know if you wanted to do a little shout out on your offerings or business deals.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love our little commercial brought to you by.
Yes. Exactly.
I just started a custom songwriting business. It's called Special Someone, and the website is specialsome.one. if you want to hear, there's two full songs on there on the website that you can listen to for free to sort of show what I do. One of them is a song that I wrote for a couple's anniversary. And another one is a song that I wrote for like a memorial, a celebration of life. So, and the funeral was just yesterday. And they said that my song was the highlight of it, and that everyone was really touched. And actually that felt like, I was telling you before the call, that felt like one of the most important pieces of music I've ever written, because
that's amazing.
It was like I got to meet this person who is amazing and write a song about their life. Yeah. So
that's really cool. Yeah, let me just share. I'm absolutely advertising. Yeah. The whole website. It's specialsum.one. Very cool. Click to get in touch and get a quote. All that. Okay. So
thank you. You're so sweet.
Now that we've properly lifted each other up, let's get down to business.
Okay. All right. So do you want to pull up the DAW here?
Yeah, let's go ahead and
share
go for it.
Sound and screen. Okay, let me know if you can hear this.
Yes.
Cool. That's so great. I'm glad that I have things set up a little bit more simply now. It took a lot of complication to get to simple. Last time. It always does. It always does. I feel like I say this at every chance I get. The simple is not easy, and it's one of those just takes a lot of work to have the elegant arrangement of elements. Yeah.
Yes.
Last time we were having issues because you play with a sustain pedal like any self-respecting artist with who's an actual piano player and wants to be expressive. However, it doesn't translate so well into MIDI sometimes. So we had those like long hangover kind of like notes that were muddying up the whole sonic picture.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show what that looks like. So here's your sustain pedal. And if you see these little triangles, they're kind of hard to see, but you see those little triangles at the bottom here.
Yeah,
that's just the marker that
dark
shows
black on a dark gray.
Right.
Yeah, I can kind of see them. Yeah.
Great color choice, Cakewalk. Good job. So this is what it looks like though in the MIDI information. So this is where velocity information is also, but then there's lots of parameters. So here's the velocity, and then the other parameter here is the sustain pedal. And since this sound, it doesn't matter if there's sustain on it. If it was a piano, it would be a totally different story, but it's a electronic synth. So what I'm going to do is just kind of like knock these all down. There's probably a more elegant way to do this, but this worked when I went through it. So
it's kind of similar to Ableton, although I think with Ableton it's either like sustain is either on or off. There's a 1 or a 0.
That I think, that's interesting, because I can do steps, right? With this
doesn't quite make sense, but
okay. It doesn't, right? I know. I just haven't done a lot of music with sustain because I am not a piano player, though I've been thinking that I should take lessons. I know it would make me a better producer.
I honestly will highly recommend it, because especially piano lessons and producer, like this is the one realm where piano will trump guitar skills. Like guitar skills will be helpful, but if you know piano, like in production, it really, really, really helps.
Yeah.
Not so much in the songwriting world. Everything is built for like guitar, like all the open mics and shit. Everything is really built for guitar, but here, piano.
That's interesting. Julian Hinton, one of our mentors at the Songwriting Academy, was just talking about the difference between a composer and a songwriter is that a composer knows the notes of the melody and plays them. That's the melody every time. And a songwriter sings out what's in their heart, and sometimes it changes. And it was very interesting to have him put it that way. Like, I don't think that's the be all end all difference, really, because honestly, in the eyes of our PROs, it's all we're composers,
right?
Whether or not
right.
we know where the melody is on the piano. So, but I thought that was interesting that, like, you know where the note is in tune and in time. You know where it falls on the beat, and it's laid out. So
interesting.
Yeah.
So
that was interesting.
That is interesting, because I feel like it depends. Like, some songs I'm a composer, and some songs I'm a songwriter. I think more of my songs that have a more like classical bent to it. I'm thinking particularly of a song called Millennia that I have up on Spotify. That is a complex motherfucker, and I wrestle with that song. That song is like, you get me wrong, I will cut you. Like, we come to blows. But other songs are way chill and laid back, like, yeah, do whatever you want, yeah, cool. But Millennia is like, no, I'm a cut a bitch.
Huh.
Yeah.
If there's a note out of place.
Yeah.
That makes
totally.
sense. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. I've gotten to where when I write melodies, I like to poke them out on the keys and really figure out, is that the best melody that I can make? And what are other possibilities? And it helps me to see it visually, where the notes are in relation to each other. What are the are the intervals that my fanciful imagination has come up with? And then to nail it down, it really makes it clear. So
yeah, I'm curious, but like, before we get into it, you mentioned melodies, because I started songwriting before I even gave melody like any serious thought onto, wait a minute, how do I write melodies? Because when you're like 2 or 3 years old, you're just like blah 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 blah, you know, you're singing random shit, and you don't learn how to write and craft a melody. So I'm curious if you've developed that skill at any point, or is it still more like intuitive or natural?
I'd say I'm still developing it. I learned songwriting semi-formally growing up from my dad, who was a musician, artist, and playwright. And he told me about how you want to vary things up a little bit with the melodies. Don't always keep it the same. It's interesting, in the Songwriting Academy, that's sort of gotten me in trouble, where repetition is the songwriter's friend. And then it goes for melodies too. Changing up the melody too much ends up being distracting for the listener. They can't hang on to something. They don't have solid ground. So I'm still learning how to craft melodies. They come really easily to me, but crafting a good one, always learning.
Yeah, totally. Like, melodies in, like, for example, classical music again, like, they can bend and shape and shift and hop octaves and things like that, because it's an ever evolving piece. When we're talking about a pop song, or we're talking about like the kind of songs that you hear on the radio with verses and choruses, that has particular, like, there's the different shapes. There's like, there's static shapes, and then there's like zigzag shapes, and then it's a mix and match kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you can't mix all of them. There has to be some repetition is your fan. And I have learned, especially like even just in the past couple of years, just how much music is an equal mix of same and different. Like, especially with pop music, it's like you're thinking about, okay, the verses, same melody, different lyrics. The choruses, same melody, same lyrics. The bridge, different melody, different lyrics. And so you've got an equal amount of switch up that hangs everything into balance. And it was just like maybe in the last couple of years when I started teaching songwriting as well, I was like, oh man, this is themes and variations.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing in orchestral music.
Yeah.
The themes are the similar repetition stuff, and the variations are how can you change it up. It's this equal balance of same and different. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
absolutely.
this
Absolutely.
song. Let's get to this song.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now we've adjusted that sustain thing. There might be more sustain issues going forward.
But that's how you fix it. Cool.
That's how you fix it. So let me start it up and see where we're at with it.
Like that, I wish no one had to learn. You got nothing to hide, it's not on you. I know you tried, you did what you had to. Times when you don't believe in you, I always do.
We need like a something
A little
there.
bit, yeah.
I love the other one we did. We did a lot of work on this last week.
Yeah.
I know that it hurts.
Sounds good.
But now you got superpowers, for better or worse. You can tell bullshit from flowers. You're gonna rise up stronger than before. No one's gonna beat you down or mess with you no more.
Yeah.
Love that one.
Yeah.
Compression issues there. I feel like that can use more space too. Right here could like be a little more spacious. Yeah.
Cool.
Few little
Cool.
things.
Yeah.
Hi, Michael Johnson. I'm available for top lining. Let's talk.
Yeah. Yes, we're together. And then Jeremiah Peterson says I like the bass, got kind of a good groove going on there. So
Good,
yeah.
good. That's
Yeah,
what we want. That's what we want.
I would say the bridge, yeah, Andre says, oh wow, great. Yes. I would say we are really, really close to like nailing this thing.
Yeah,
I would say I kind of feel like we lose all of the energy in the bridge.
Oh, absolutely. I think since we changed the chords, we're gonna maybe do something different chord wise.
Oh, were we?
Like I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
We have, yeah. Okay, so this is where it's a good idea for me to pull up an earlier version.
Yeah.
Because you can, and Cakewalk is neat this way. You can have 2 projects on, or more than 2 projects, but 2 projects in my computer is like, so,
Yeah.
let's do maybe early June. See if we had a bridge. But yeah, it's sounding really good. I'm liking the bass sound that I found for this. Really happy. That was something that was a note kit on Arcade, which is really, it's an instrument. It's an instrument when it's a note kit. There's sample kits and there's note kits. And that was a note kit called Love Sub, where it was a sub bass that I really liked and tweaked a bit. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's look at what we did with the bridge on this. Oh, where did this? No, we had that.
We did have that. Why didn't it play?
Maybe it. Where's my other? Okay. Where's my other project? Hello. Hello. And after all that talking about how cool there it is. Look at that. Bad form, Cakewalk, bad form. Stacking them right on top of each other like that. Okay, so let's see comparatively. Oh, computer, you can do it.
That might be why my Ableton will only let me open one.
So I've been watching a lot of Korean dramas lately. And one of the things that is like a phrase that I think means like, you got this and you go team kind of thing. I think it's pronounced like fighty. And I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I just felt the need to say it to my computer just now. It's also sort of a little bit patronizing. That's the tone I get from the drama.
Okay.
Like, fighty. It's like, oh, bless you. You go.
Yeah, you bless your little heart. You got this. Go team.
It's sort of the opposite of what we're going for in our song. Oh, gracious. See? Okay. Well, that's not good.
Okay. Well, in any case, there was
That's
something.
our show. Okay, bye. Yeah. Let me get this sorted out.
And Andre.
Oh no! Oh my God! Did I go black? Okay.
No, you're still here, but the cakewalk has
so sad.
You've left the cakewalk out in the rain.
Yeah. Someone left the cakewalk in the rain.
If okay, it's Lorraine, right? Because otherwise Lorraine would have been perfect. Someone left the cakewalk out, Lorraine.
Oh man,
no, it had to be Lorraine.
Yeah,
I'll never see that recipe again. Anyway, Andre, you're saying if you're naming your projects with name dash YYYMMDD, so year, month, date, they will always be sorted. They're sorted in a row. So a little nomenclature tip from Andre.
Whoa! Say that again.
If you name your projects name dash year, month, date, they will always be sorted in a row.
Interesting.
So
I might change my system.
There's a little naming convention pro tip for you.
That's pretty cool.
Like
here's how I've been naming things. So in a way I'm doing
almost,
but it doesn't recognize it this way.
Almost. Like I think it's if you do the 2022 first and then July as the 07 and then the day number, then it will automatically alphabetize everything in order.
That's cool.
Yeah. Interesting.
Look at that. Andre, did you get that from like the manual? I laugh because I should read the manual, but don't unless something goes wrong.
I think I think that's universal though. It's not just Cakewalk, just anything. Like you name any file like with that kind of name structure and things will start to cluster together properly.
That's cool.
That's
I did learn something neat, and keyboard shortcut F1 brings you right to the help menu for Cakewalk. It brings you to the Cakewalk documentation, and then you can go to the index and look up whatever you want. So that's been really cool and handy to know. F1. Okay, and we're back. So we did have some swooshies, which the swooshies are still there.
Yeah.
And the trans saws are still there, but it felt like maybe something didn't play. Those totally didn't play. Something happened where those did not play. You know what? I wonder if instead of, I think I know what happened.
What happened?
I think I know what happened. I think, you know what, as I was merrily going along, shortening the sustain MIDI data.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps it was velocity data that I shortened.
That okay. And also those might have the effects because it's sustained. So it could be either velocity, and double check that, but
yeah, let's find out. So this is a velocity here.
Yeah, it's still there.
I swear. Okay, well, let's see what happens if I do this. Okay.
Still is really muddy and gross.
Yeah, okay. So, all right, but it is playing.
But it is playing.
So here we go. We'll just and yeah, why was it like sustaining for a million years? Okay. And the other one. So now let's see if it make sure it still plays.
There's still sustain on it. It's kind of.
I wonder if I can just erase the sustain.
Yeah,
I did it!
Yes,
I did the thing. Man, power of right click and dragging. Stuff.
Great.
Good
okay.
Stuff.
Now
okay,
let's see if it
there's
still
no
works.
Sustain data, and let's. I feel like that's coming from a different track now. So
okay.
This one's okay, I think. Let's
okay. Yeah.
Just play this guy. Make sure it's good to go.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Oh, and I'm gonna save as today, which is the 11th. Should I start this new convention now? Why am I nervous?
Maybe not in the middle of a song. I wouldn't do it in the middle of a song. I do it on your next song.
I was feeling so confident and organized about my system, and now maybe not so much. So
keep the song consistent, but then the next song that's been new.
I like that. All right. Yeah. For new projects going forward, as they say in the business world, going forward. Yeah. So let me deal with the sustain issues on these little clips here. Now that I know how to do that, I wonder if it's going to be faster. Whoa, wait, wrong way. Okay. Right click, drag, delete. That
yeah, you gotta hit the top nodes. Yeah, you gotta select the
start up there.
Yeah, you gotta start at like 127. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Magic trick, Suzanne.
Yeah, that's the 127 is fully on and 0 is fully off, and that's usually like how a sustain is drawn out. It either is or isn't. There's like kind of no in between until you draw in there. Like I don't know what that's about, but yeah, you gotta select all of it.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Wow. I love learning things live.
Yeah.
right before your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, so now let's go to the bridge and see how this is going to transition. Oh, take it off that. Huh. Okay, good.
Yep.
It's loud as I'll get out. I'm gonna turn it down. A little compression on it too. There we go. That's better.
Oh, I see. 'Cause
Okay. What were you saying?
oh yeah, when you went back to hit play, if it doesn't hit that first MIDI note, then it doesn't play.
Oh yeah, I don't think I was directly on it. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. But you were just fixing something else, so that's good.
So I'm definitely feeling better about the bridge now that the thing that should be playing is playing. So we could do a number of things. We could talk about this little section of vocals that I recorded and do some comping. These are different takes. Or
yeah.
Or do you want to do some like singing?
I mean, I can. I think your voice is lovely and also very suited for pop. Like my voice is also lovely, but sometimes has a little more indie like growl to it. Like there's a little bit of gravel to it,
which is cool for this.
Which is cool. I can also, in the interest of time, if we want to make sure that we're wrapping this up in this session and then next session we do like I think next session we need to move either into pre-mixing, getting it ready for a professional mix, or like fake mixing. And
I don't know what fake mixing is, but cool.
It's the budget version of of the full mixing process. But yeah, I don't know what fake mixing is either.
But yeah, I agree that like I can get we can like export all of the synths together in a file. We can export all of the backing, all that stuff. So to actually mix it. So yeah. This is something that I'm really coming to grips with, that it's a good thing to separate out arrangement phase, which that's what we are in, from mixing phase.
Yeah.
In arrangement phase, I do some mixing, no doubt about it. Like I do the gain staging, make sure the levels are, sounding good together. But I keep things more fluid. Like I'll keep things in MIDI and I won't bounce down, stacks of things. But
I wouldn't carve out every single EQ frequency or like things like that. A little bit, just so you can hear. And then maybe I think you had some compression on some track. Like that's all fine and good, because it does help the arrangement to know where you need to fill in or to know where you have places to play, and that you can hear everything. But for the most part, like arrangement, technically speaking, songwriting is separate from arrangement, which is separate from mixing, which is separate from mastering. But like a lot of times, all of that's kind of happening at once. It's just a dangerous kind of pit to fall through, because you will spend all of your time on 4 measures and then not actually see the forest for the trees. I do this a lot when I'm producing.
Yeah, me too. And I got myself a little downloaded dumb little timer thing. Here, I'm gonna show it. So that like I'm planning on using this. I have it set to 10 minutes right now. For every 10 minutes, I would check a reference. like every 10 minutes to refresh my ears by checking the reference. I'm going to try that. But also, like, I think we did it a little bit last week where a timer for like 2 minutes and then we're moving on. Kind of like when trying out sounds or trying to make a sound like it sounds in your head. How many times can I say sounds in the same sentence? But yeah, so this is hopefully a helpful little tool for me. And but I mean, I just got it, so I'm like awkward with it right now, and it's not that important. So we're gonna just hide that. Okay, but it's something that you can do, and I'm hoping to use it to improve my speed.
Cool. Yeah.
Speedy.
Yeah. Because you could spend 5 hours on just sound selection.
Endless.
Easy.
Weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Totally.
So.
Okay.
Cool. Vocal stuff for the bridge.
Yeah, if we want to do a little bit of comping on the vocal stuff and figuring out, actually, did you should we take a listen maybe at some point of the whole song and see if there's any pieces of performances that we can lock down and say yes, and we can, or things that might. I know I'm pretty picky about my vocal performance, so I will hear things that nobody else fucking hears, but normal.
Yeah.
But that's something that we could do with these tracks and see what we could do.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I feel like the arrangement with the bridge kind of smoothed over like that. I think the arrangement is like 90% there, 95% there.
Yeah.
It's just the details that we got to go through and.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. Yeah, we can do that. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah. How are you feeling though? What parts do you think? What parts do you think are our next steps? What's on our to-do list before we can call this done?
That's a great question. It's such a great question. That's like the question. How do you know something's done? And there's different schools of thought on this, where it's like, is it due tomorrow? Great, it's done.
Yeah.
That's one school of thought. Then there's the school of thought that from Cy Medway Smith, saying if we are fiddling and twiddling with things that don't really make a big difference to the overall sonics, then we're probably done.
That's a pretty good rule of thumb.
Yeah, but at this point, I kind of like to have sort of a checklist, and I haven't really developed that yet. But I like, maybe step one is like this: are we happy with the arrangement? And are there weak spots where it drops in energy, or we're just not engaged? And since we're relatively fresh, this is a good time to check that, because as the time drags on, like you're just like, okay, I've heard this song, it's fine. Or it's like I get to also a point where it's like I've heard this song and it's like, wow, I'm terrible at everything. Okay. And so it's either way. It's like your ears get sort of acclimated. So I think checking the arrangement. And vocals are going to be kind of the icing on the cake topper. They're going to be the most important thing, and we'll put them on last. Yeah.
Totally.
In plant arrangement, like potting a container plant, they talk about you need 3 elements. You need the filler, the thriller, and the spiller. And I was thinking about this today. I'm like, I wonder what the sonic equivalent of that would be. What's
a thriller, filler, spiller? I don't understand.
Okay. So a thriller is like some really fancy, like tall focal point of the piece. So in this case, the thriller would be the vocals. All right, there we go. And then the filler is what gives it what gives it the whole composition, structure, and shape. And then the spiller is like viney things coming down. And so I don't know what that would be sonically, but I was just thinking about, I like this element. I divide my buses up into like tops and drums and kicks, and I like to think about that. So does it have enough excitement? Does it have lots of tops? Julian called them toppers today, which got me thinking about plants, and thrillers and spillers. But so does it have the excitement of a topper? Because I find like I'm a tuba player, right? So I'm a lot focused on bass line, and if the kick slams, and I can sort of lose track of the higher elements in the mix. Or I'll go the other way and have stuff that ends up being kind of harsh in the mix because there's too many like tingy dingy things. So checking for balance of high, mid, low. How about that? So that would be like in the sonics itself. So arrangement, that's structure. And then in the sonics, it's like thinking about high, mid, low.
Yeah.
And are they balanced in a way that is exciting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a short checklist of two things, but
also it's quite more than two things, even though there's one thing on the list.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. And I think it would be neat to like go through and listen, and each time thinking about like, all right, this listen through, I'm going to think about the arrangement. This listen through, I'm going to think about the high. How is the high balanced with everything else? This listen through, I'm going to think about how the mids are balanced with everything else. So that could be a potential way to do it as well. Systems. I'm wanting to come up with more systems. Systems. So it's not the monkeys typewriters situation that we talked about last week. Where it's like, given enough time, it'll be good. But we want to make sure it's good for sure. So shall we do a listen through for arrangement? And I'm taking the vocals out. Okay for this listen through. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds great.
Let me make notes. Piece of paper too, rather than stopping it, because that can be kind of like distracting in its own way. So
yeah, I'll take notes too, and I'll take note of like the timestamps.
Smart.
If there's any particular places.
Okay, is this the true intro? Does it really start that late? Start it right here. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
All right. I
All right,
definitely noticed some things.
What did you notice?
I think we could thin out things at verse A. So the first verse, I think, could thin out.
Okay.
Because this intro is so like, I think this is really intriguing to have this sort of like spooky vocal. Like, what's that? To get sort of people to like be like, what is that weird sound? That's a great way to start. That's one of the intro. Yeah. Ooh. Man. Rabbit hole possibilities. Just had an idea. All right. Yeah, I want everything to sort of go quiet right here. Where's that other? Don't put it on bum. Is it this? Yeah. The doinky bass.
Donkey bass. That's the technical term.
Trademark. Yeah. Doinky bass. Okay. I don't know if this will work or not. You get where I'm going with that? Just like a little bit of a sonic break. Slight.
Yeah. More context.
Yeah. Sure thing. So back it up here. So there's something slightly awkward. I think I clipped something or other. Just kind of exciting before getting into a little bit more vocal. I just cut off too much of this. Where's my timer?
Yeah.
I'm serious though. Actually, I'm gonna let me sort out my timer so that what? Hello? What? Huh? Is blank square? I broke it. Hey.
Oh, no.
I just got this toy. I just got it. Okay, forget that. So I'm gonna think 2 minutes or less. 1 minute now.
You need 1 minute? I got you.
Okay. Yeah, that's I want that to be kind of like the thing that's happening, and that's it. Yeah. Getting there. Maybe I had it right the first time. I want like a sound. How would I do that? How would I do a little wow? How would I do that? Might be able to do it with velocity. No, or with
Pitch bend.
pitch bend.
27 seconds.
All right, I might just move on. There's just something that's like cutting off, and I can't quite figure out what it is. Maybe I need to cut one of these early.
And timer.
All right, moving on. Okay, so yes, what else did I notice? I wanted to pan the pre-chorus. Something in the pre-chorus needed some like, like wanted to swirl around. So yeah, let me yeah, because they're nice. There's some nice possibility to get something swirling and floaty feeling. So which one? This is our what is the automation that I have on there right now? Let me see. Sustain.
Oh.
That's okay. It doesn't. Well, I'm nervous about it. I'll take it off. Take it off. I'm gonna bounce these together. Clips. I should make a keyboard shortcut for bouncing to clip. I use it enough that even right clicking is too much time. So let me, okay, so we want to adjust this. Oh, okay, starting at the top, drag that over, delete. Yes, okay, great. Save the queen. If you're hearing little crunchy artifacts and stuff, that's not actually in the sound. It's just my computer is
Your computer
is chugging a little bit. Okay. So to do some panning, I could either I'm just gonna do it with just regular panning because I could use the spatializer, but that's gonna take even more computing power. And I think it basically do the same thing. So we'll just automate that. Yeah. So pan, doodly-doo, hit T, bring up this menu for drawing, right click on there, do the sign where, I'm going to triangle. And I'm going to set the snap to whole and go up to set the parameter and just drag it across. So now.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, and I think maybe the chorus should just sort of hang out in the middle. Or I love panning. Panning does so many more things than just puts it in your different ears. It actually widens the whole mix. So let's hear that now. Crunchy. Hold on. Let me freeze it. Let's take a minute. Freezing helps because the computer only has to read audio data rather than converting MIDI into audio data and then reading that. It just skips a step for it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally lost the track of the chat.
We're
Andre
engaged. Yes.
Andre says I use Control B for the bounce. It's not assigned by default.
Nice. I might set that up. That sounds like a really nice. I might put that in my pocket, Andre. Thank you. That sounds good. Did it do it? Did it do it?
I think I think it did, but other things are crunching it. Oh no, that's fine.
Isn't that funny? It's not doing it. Wait, just a darn tootin' minute. It was dramatic. Oh, I see. I kind of see what's happening. I think I actually want to make it a slower pen because it just ends up being like it hits every time on the one of those sides so
I think also either through Zoom or through live streaming, I don't think we're broadcasting in stereo, to be honest, because it actually messes up a couple of things. Those of you tuning in at home, if you've got headphones, can you hear things in stereo? Or I think it's all broadcast in mono, to be honest.
Okay. Well, all right. I will not spend that much time on this. Give me the minute timer.
Okay, minute timer, and it starts now.
Okay. Why? Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Automation. Pan, please. Thank you. Okay, we'll do this freehand. Okay, and then we're also gonna do this other one. We'll do it freehand as well.
Andre's saying the stream is mono, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you, Andre.
Yeah, appreciate that. Okay. Let's hear that. Great. Okay.
Cool.
That's what I wanted.
Hey, perfect timing. My alarm went off.
Woo!
Look at that. Good
All
skill.
right. What else did I have? I have bring. Oh dear, I wrote this fast, didn't I? Bring karma in design. That's not what it says. I have no idea. Well, we're moving on. Something about the beginning. Kalimba. Yeah. What do you think about that? Because
I had written down like I'm not sure about the thumb piano doing the echo anymore. I know we did that last week, and I'm not feeling it.
Okay. Why don't we mute it? See what happens.
Okay.
So let's listen to this pre-chorus going into the chorus. Maybe we don't need it.
Maybe we don't.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't.
I'm fine with fewer elements. So
yeah,
let's just mute it for now.
Could we hear it with the vocals?
Sure.
I don't want to.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, get back to my smart tool, F5. Here we go. Bye-bye, Kalimba. We don't need you.
And we worked so hard to try and get it. That's okay.
That's how it goes. You know. Although let's find out if the kalimba is okay in the bridge. I feel like it actually might be an appropriate spot for it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
maybe
let's listen to that.
I do think I do like it there.
It's sort of special there.
It is special. I feel like there might be a room for it to foreshadow it, like just a touch. But I think what I didn't particularly care for was the I'm in your corner, do do do, like the exact echo right after the melody.
Like it's a little makes it a little stiff somehow.
Yeah, it just makes it a little like the repetitive and not in a good way. Like
yeah, I feel you. Maybe it could be more of a chord rather than a line, like because that's what we have in the bridge. These are chords, and they're quite pretty.
Oh, okay.
It really swishes. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it there.
So
and I think it would be cool to have some of that sound to kind of foreshadow and kind of tie the room together.
Well, it really ties the room together.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. But I agree. I think these are they're distracting.
Yeah. Agreed.
Goodbye. Okay. Save. Yeah. Well, let's be thinking about like where it would be appropriate to have a kalimba. And also it's I'm okay with it just being in the bridge because it's like,
Okay.
and we're in a new realm where there is a thumb piano now, where there hasn't
That's
been
true.
one before.
That's true. That's
So,
true. That's true.
but yeah, I was thinking about the kalimba possibly in the beginning somehow.
Okay.
Maybe with those chords.
Yeah, I think at the beginning could use like just a touch of something.
Yeah.
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 We'll explore that.
Let's listen to the intro. Things sound slowed down to you?
No.
My computer's just like, why are you doing this? This doesn't even seem like that much data. Like, I don't know what is happening. I don't have like a million things of contact open. I don't even think I have contact on here at all. So I don't know what's taking up all the making it chuggy, but all I want for Christmas is a new powerful computer that has lots of RAM. But new powerful computer that has lots of RAM. New powerful computer that has lots of RAM. All I want for Christmas is okay. Now. All right. Interesting.
Michael Jones. Okay, you got a lot of things here. There's a sweep plugin called Movement by Output that I think is the panning and sweeping. And then also Andre says you can press K to mute a clip. You don't have to delete it. You can just mute it. That's helpful. And then Michael is saying I'd leave the bass line out of the intro until that swell bass sounds, but just an opinion. And also Clayton Von Klug. Hi.
Hello. Welcome. Yeah.
Okay.
So leave the bass line out of the intro until that swell. Interesting. Okay.
I don't like the
okay. Well, so this one, I mean, this guy, not the donkey bass. I feel like that's
like the pulse
we will have nothing if I don't have the doink.
Yeah, no. Keep the bass.
We want like immediately the neck to go like this. That's what we want. So, yeah. So, all right, let me experiment. Okay, the donkey bass is good, right? We're
keeping it.
I'm gonna freeze it in the hopes that my computer won't glitch out so much.
Good to see you too, Clayton. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. This is a song. If you haven't tuned in before, this is a song called "In Your Corner" that we've been writing since May, and we are gonna finish it in time for Suzanne's monthly song
of the month club over at Patreon.
So cool.
I've been doing this song of the month club for like 4+ years.
Awesome.
Every month a new song out exclusive to patrons. The end.
It's great. That's why I love it. Interesting. I can kind of see where it might be interesting. I don't know. I make cat sounds when I am ambivalent about something. Meow.
Michael, is that another stream that will happen? Song of the month. So yes-ish. I have a live concert that happens the first Sunday of every month. and which I play the song of the month as well as a bunch of other stuff in my catalog. And that's concertsforintroverts.com. And it's a ticketed virtual show, $12 for Concerts for Introverts, where I play the song of the month. And if you are a patron at the $10 level, you get those tickets for free, plus all the replays for the show. And you also get access to all of my songs of the month. So that's on patreon.com/Little Spiral. And I'm just realizing I don't know where to. Yeah, that's what's up.
So support your favorite artists, buy things from them like live shows. How freaking incredible. We were just talking about like a song of the month. So you can support Suzanne for as little as $1 a month. You cannot even download a song for $1. They're $1.29.
I know. And you
wow.
get 50. I think this will be the 55th. Like when we release this for the August song of the month, this will be the 55th.
That feels auspicious.
Yeah. Michael's saying, I want to Zoom with the two of you. Okay. Message me. We'll talk. Today's kind of a bad day.
Yeah. Today I'm a little busy, but message and we'll
talk.
Okay. All right. So what else did I have? More ear candy in verse 2. Though I like that it is sparse. I feel like you want something.
Okay.
So let me play that. Okay. So this also needs a little piece of atmosphere or something in it rather than dead silence. Like dead silence is bold choice, but just a little bit of some small swoosh thing happening. Gary Thompson, welcome to the show. Come on down.
Hello. Good to see you.
Yeah, we are going through a run through of the song, thinking about arrangement, thinking about what's missing, what's weak, and what we can do about it. So, I mean, I have more things, but I don't want to take up the whole time. So I want to hear your ideas as well.
Oh yeah. One thing before we get too much into this, I keep hearing in the chorus, I don't know if my ears are playing tricks. I do hear some sort of sour note, some sort of clashing element in the
very
chorus. Well, and I want to hunt it down.
We're going to hunt it down. We're going to do it. Okay, I'll get back to my smart grid.
Have no idea where it is or what track it's in.
We shall find it.
It's the very first part.
Okay. We are going to find it. So let's just start soloing stuff. So, sorry, it's glitchy. Like that's okay so far, right?
Yeah.
You gonna play? Oh, that's not actually anything there.
That's good.
Okay. And the sub. Okay, and then there's not the Hannon playing there. We have these.
Play from the start again.
Is there something weird in that? From here?
Yeah. No, that's okay. That's okay.
Let me freeze this guy too. Freezing as much as I can to minimize the glitching.
You're frozen when your heart's not open.
What are you singing?
Madonna's Frozen.
Madonna. Okay, and then this one. Why
That's okay.
why you no pump?
Oh, is the
It should be pre-fader, so that it's compressing to. Is that what you're gonna ask?
is the pump a MIDI trigger?
It's in yes.
Okay, if is it playing after it's triggered? Like, are you hitting play after where the trigger is?
Let's look at how I set the compression on it. So you can see when it's playing.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah, that's
maybe
fine. Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. Okay. And where were we with this? That guy's okay. All right, so then this guy.
Yep.
Okay, that's okay. All right, and then who else? Who else is playing? Do I haven't? I don't think anybody's playing here. No, nobody there.
Your bird is.
Stanley, you like this song? He likes this song. These are all drums. That's a kick. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, I wonder if there's some kind of like phantom tone that's happening where there's a harmonic that is
Maybe
sticking out. So that is a little trickier to nail down. Is it listen to it again and tell me if it's like on a higher note or a lower note that's out of place. If it feels higher, mid, or low. Okay. So let's listen to it. Do you want me to hear it? Do you want to hear it?
That sounds fine. So I'm wondering if I heard either. Can you back up a couple of measures?
Sure.
I wonder if there's some like sustain issues.
Some
or
delay or sustain. Sure. Yeah. This is how. And I'm taking out the vocals again so that we can hear just the track.
No, it sounds fine. I don't know. Yeah, it sounds fine now. So let's move on. And it could have been either in my head or something different. So
I mean, it literally could have been in your head, but that doesn't mean it's not real because it could have been like a binaural tone situation.
Yeah.
Where it's being created like literally in your head.
Yeah. So. I mean, it's all in our head. Like literally, I'm viewing this and processing it through my brain. I'm hearing it through my brain. Everything's in our head.
That's true. Yeah, remix. Chris Roberts is saying about remix possibilities, and I leave that to Suzanne since she's the one who's going to be releasing this as an artist. Where I'm like featuring the produce style. I think that's how we're doing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Clayton, thank you very much. It is starting to sound pretty good.
Thank you.
And yeah, Chris Roberts messaged me. I'm easy to find. Little Spiral, whatever platform.
Cool.
Actually, that is a good point. Gary says who's singing. Lorraine, you are singing on it. So I would only release it if I were singing on it. So that means I should probably do.
Oh, you did you decide? Oh, okay. You don't want to sing on it? I thought we'd plan for that. That's okay. If you don't want to, it's totally up to you.
I don't know. I don't know. I think just in the interest of time, like, and your vocals do sound really good. Um, oh wait, Clayton, I didn't know you could window screen and live stream with Zoom alone. Is that something new? New-ish, but you could done it like a couple years ago. I did it on a live podcast before. It's a I think it's part of the Pro Zoom account, which I have for my work.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
Yeah.
I would love to hear what you would do with this,
Okay.
you know, because like I'm going along where this is like a scribble track for me. So it was like, let's get this to the songwriting academy so we can like get an appraisal.
Yeah.
But like I love your voice. It's so
Okay.
cool. And you have like such this neat grit. I tend to have like I don't know, I feel like my voice is like a solid line. It's like a solid block stripe in a way, and like not a bad way. It's just like really, it has solidity, and I feel like your voice has these cool like edges and grit, and some spots that are like more transparent than others. And yeah, I used to think I had a lot of flavor in my voice, but I don't think so anymore. I think that I can insert flavor, but I'm kind of like almost straight, not quite like musical theater flavorless in a way, but it's like pretty straight. Anyway, that all of that to say, I would love to see what you would do with this.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yes. Now what?
Okay. What else did we? Oh, we're still listening for arrangement.
Yes.
And I did have notes on the bridge where even with the tracks that were brought back, I still feel it loses a little bit of momentum going straight out of this really like hard pumping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's true.
I think it loses just a little bit of momentum at that beginning, and then it starts to build again with the ahs and the oohs, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
But
I also had a note that the bridge, I said like the background vocals could be something like they're right now, they're not very, they're not very colorful. They're too loud, but that's the mixing thing. But they could be like a little bit more telephony, I think might be cool. But something to play with. But yeah, let's look at this transition from our oh God, what have I done? There we go. Yeah.
it's right here. It's
Everybody down. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little, it does drop. And I feel like some of that has to do with this guitar. It's very prominent here, and then just like it's out. So I feel like somehow it needs to join together a little bit better. Let's listen to this again. I do love the way it slams into the last chorus. It's really nice. So
Yes.
yeah, what do you think? Some sort of rhythmic element?
Yeah, I want to keep that pulse kind of going in some fashion. I think because boom, 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 something there to kind of, but not like a not like a pounding, just like a vroom, vroom,
I have an idea. Maybe we could, maybe we could like take this kick, have it go through, but like make it like it's through a club door right there. So like we've shut the club door, we're outside looking at the stars now. Okay.
Yeah, we
so
put
that's what we
low
want.
pass, like a low pass filter on it. Yeah.
So let's look at that. And so let's hear what it would sound like anyway, if that's the right drum sound. I mean, it's kind of a basic kick, but oh, I haven't muted. Oh. Well, all the better.
Okay.
Let me think about this. I think I'm side chaining to that guy. So if it's unmuted, it should be free. Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Clayton, this is Cakewalk. It's a separate download from BandLab. BandLab is the web-based, and it is a lot more basic. But Cakewalk is free to download separately. It's like the same company, but it's a different software.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it used to be very expensive.
And that's
what's the story with this? Maybe I just decided we didn't need it. I don't think I have anything side chained to that. Let me just check. Okay. Is that going anywhere? It's 37. Did I send that to anybody? Just the fat bus. No. Good. So this could be very interesting. I'm going to just get rid of this. And I'm going to make this like this. Yeah, this will be interesting. I'm going to find out if this will work. You want to time me? Give me.
Oh, yeah. How many minutes?
2
question mark.
2. Yeah.
All right.
I like that pattern. Yeah, so then like let's make it take out the highs. Low past that guy. Cakewalk's an incredible program. I love Cakewalk a lot. The things that people do with FabFilter, some of the things anyway, I just do with this amazing EQ that is already a part of Cakewalk. So let's see. There we go. I just got this today, the whole Sound Toys suite. After everybody I respect told me, you need to have this. I'm like, fine, get it. That's not the right effect. It sort of makes it, that's interesting. I like it's like a sucking effect. Weird. Crystallizer is very cool for guitars. I have another song I'm using it on guitars, and it makes it sound like it makes me sound like fucking Jimi Hendrix. It's outrageous. So yeah, I got amazing guitar tone with the combo of Cakewalk things and Sound Toys things. So let's see, what did I want? I wanted Echo Boy, and like a Memory Man thing. Where is it? Memory Man. That's a mess.
That is a mess. And time's up.
No.
And
no. Well, okay. I'll figure out exactly what kind of like sweet small delay to put on this. But I'm liking this feel. And I can even bring it down. That's nice. It's more like a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Gosh. Ooh. Then I might pull him out like at this end.
Yeah, pull it out yeah, for the last kalimba thing. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me what you think of this, then we'll listen to that from the transition. That's really nice.
Yeah. I'm loving it.
Ah, I get chills. Good. Great idea. Great.
Yeah.
We'll just make sure we like it at the end here.
I would
pull it before,
I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Also in the chat, are you all on the Produce Styles YouTube? Is that because I'm seeing all sorts of chats like
they flying over
from my Facebook, from her YouTube, from my Twitch. They're all kind of there. But I just want to like stop and be like, thank you, Clayton. When you're saying it doesn't get much better than this, making music on a live stream, and thank you, Gary, who's saying these girls are cool, like the channel, now learning, so it's great to see them go at it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so sweet. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Love it. I love chatty. We love the chatty people. Thank you. Goosebumps certified. I love that.
Now usually I'll have, because I'm simulcasting to my Little Spiral, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So if you look up the username Little Spiral, I'm there too. And I usually have like all of the comments in one place, but it just takes up a lot of real estate on this puppy. So yeah.
Okay, so let's get this. Make sure I pulled these out at the right spot. Thanks for hanging out, Andre. Always good to see you in the chat. Oh, so this needed to go even before.
Yeah.
Back it up, the context.
Oh, Chris says, as I am on Cakewalk, it might be smoother and easier to get Cakewalk files and a tempo map from Lorene. If you wanted to do the remix, kind of mess around with this as a remix.
In theory, when we set it up for mixing, when we get to there, the files should be good to go cross-DAW. So,
okay. Yeah.
So yes.
Cool.
But yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Right there, huh? Right when the kalimba hits, huh?
I think so.
I think so too. Let's try it. It's a nice moment.
I think so.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Save.
Yeah.
But what else you got?
Oh, I don't think I have much else. I think nope, that's all the notes that I have. Do you have any other notes?
I have a few little things, like I think verse 2 needs more ear candy. That's what I was talking about. Like it's it's pretty sparse. So let's just listen to it together and see if you agree.
Okay.
And I will play it with the vocals just so we can get a context here too, because maybe it's fine. Play it mid post.
got superpowers, for better or worse. You can tell bullshit from flowers. You're gonna rise up stronger than before.
Like I feel like I want like
Yeah.
I want like one of those like string lines that's just like
I feel like it does need a little bit of motion, like a little bit of motion, a little bit of something, but I do like how it kind of drops out, but kind of with the motion, like something in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Let me listen again.
I know that it hurts, but now you got superpowers, for better or worse. You can tell bullshit from flowers. You're gonna rise up stronger than
like this is fine.
No one's gonna beat you down or mess with you no more. I'm in your corner.
Hold on a second.
I'm in your corner. You got this and I got you. No matter what you do, I'm in your corner. I'm in your
Oh no. Okay. Yes. So let me just experiment. Give me 2 minutes again. And I will see if we like this sort of string note going me in the back, you know, in the sort of upper background.
2 minutes, you're on.
All right, there we go. Cinema strings. Cinema strings. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, bullshit from flowers is definitely a cheeky little line there.
Mhm.
Oh, Chris is. I think you're suggesting to have some sort of cheeky vox harmony there. We'll hold that as an opinion to experiment with. But you got 2 minutes. Do the thing.
Doing a thing. Okay,
Do
hold
it.
on. I'm doing a thing. Let me see what note that would What key is this all in? What do we decide?
Oh Jesus.
I know that it, but now you got superpowers.
G minor.
You can tell bullshit from flowers. You're gonna rise up stronger than before. No one's
Oh
gonna.
my god, this
Oh,
louder.
I was really going for it too.
Sorry.
I am a queen of chair dancing, and you took that away from me.
Oh, dang it. I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you somehow.
Okay.
Let's see what. Get the right note here. Something like that. Started here. I don't have anything else in recording, do I? I'm always paranoid about that. There we go.
I know that it hurts, but now you got superpowers, for better or worse. You can tell bullshit from flowers. You're gonna rise up stronger than before. No one's gonna beat you down or mess with you no more.
Okay. Let's see if that works.
Timer.
Hey.
I know that it hurts, but now you got superpowers, for better or worse. You can tell bullshit from flowers. You're gonna rise up.
That's cool.
I know that it hurts, but now you got superpowers, for better or worse. You can tell bullshit from flowers. You're gonna rise up stronger than before. No one's gonna.
That's gotta go in the. We'll put that in the candy bus. Make it a little more
I know that it hurts,
vibey.
but now you got superpowers, for better or worse.
What number
You
is
can
it?
tell bullshit from flowers. You're gonna rise up stronger than before. No one's gonna beat you down or mess with you no more.
Okay. What do we think about that?
I think to have it kind of sustain like all the way through, maybe it does drop out just for a second, like whatever we're drop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Just for like a beat.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Maybe rather than that, I mean, I can experiment with like a pad too that's like even more atmospheric. These are I built that sound to be more natural, like strings, actual strings, so I might be able to find something more vibey. Do you like the idea though of something that's sort of like in there?
I think
I don't know,
something that's in there, but I think what I was saying about like motion, like either something that has like a or like a pan or a EQ filter, something that's got a bit of motion. Hello, kitty! It is time to boop the snoot.
This is the other Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Hey, he gave me a tap and he's wanted attention, so I gave it to him. Yeah. Okay. So let's hear it without it, because it actually is kind of cool. And it is silence is a bold choice, folks. It's like, it takes guts.
I know that it hurts, but now you got superpowers, for better or worse. You can tell bullshit from flowers.
But oops. Just for better or worse, but then come back immediately. So I only heard it very faintly.
Okay, so let me adjust the sound a little bit so that it's not so slow to let go. What is that? Sustain. Release. Thank you. We like the sustain, but the release needs to. Yeah. So. Okay. So it would be. Let's mark where it would be.
I know that it hurts, but now you got superpowers, for better or worse. You can tell bullshit from flowers.
Got it. Shit from flowers. Shit from flowers. funny reverb effect.
Great. Shit from flowers. Like we should have called the song "Shit from Flowers."
All right, so let me chop up this MIDI a little bit and see if this is what you're after.
I know that it hurts, but now you got superpowers.
Yeah? Ish? Yeah, I'll repeat it.
Play it again.
I shall.
I think it was very subtle.
It was very subtle. Yeah.
I know that it hurts, but now you got
turn up the whole business.
For better or worse. You can tell bullshit.
You turn up a little bit. Yeah.
I could also set it to sidechain a bit. Let me see what I have this sidechain to, because it's working really nicely. And I want to save this setting because it's just nice. Love sub. Okay. And this, we will also set that up to be, I can just copy it over, same thing. Do that. That's a nice thing about, you can probably do it with other DAWs too, but with Cakewalk, you can copy over effects really easily by hitting Control and dragging it in. Cool. So now let me make sure that that is hooked to Kick. Where are you at? Are you sending? Yes. One more send for you. Please send it over to Vital, and let's hear it now.
better or worse.
No, I can't hear it at all.
Okay, here I will turn it up. I turn it down pretty bad, so pretty hard rather. Turned it down in the sound itself.
I know that it hurts, but now you got superpowers, for better or worse. You can tell bullshit from flowers. You're gonna rise up.
That's pretty cool. I could probably pull it out here because there's so much going on otherwise. But that I like that.
Yeah.
That kind of ties it together. Let me see how it goes from the post to there.
Oh, I thought we took out the thumb pianos.
I thought we did too. Oh,
was it like on one of the choruses and not the other?
I think we took them out and then my computer crashed.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
I know that it hurts, but now you got superpowers, for better or worse. You can tell bullshit from flowers. You're gonna rise up stronger than.
Yeah, that's nice. It's subtle.
Yeah.
And as it should be. And my sun sign is Aries. That's Aries. Chris Roberts. For whatever that's worth. Okay, so yeah, I like that. That helps. That was like,
I like that.
Just a little bit of ear candy that I needed to make it feel nice.
Cool. Excellent.
Go ahead.
I am also looking at the time, and I actually have a thing that I gotta run to in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
What else was on your shopping list here?
The shopping list. Chorus 2 is missing something. The way it slams into the last chorus is very satisfying. The way it slams into the first chorus is very satisfying. It's chorus 2 something. I must be missing something. So I just wanted to analyze that.
Okay.
Did you feel that too?
A little bit. I didn't write it down, but I think I know what you mean.
Okay, so let's analyze what chorus 1 is looking like. Yeah. Okay. And in the drums, yes. Oh, I'm missing something. Hello. One of these things is not like the other. Okay, let me hear. Maybe that was it. That was it.
Oh, it's the fastest problem solving.
Yeah. Let's bring it out to the bridge. Here we go. I love that drum. So cool.
Pitch in your face.
This needs tightening up though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and the end tightening up just a little. Somebody suggested we have another chorus in there, and I think that's an interesting idea.
How long is the song?
The whole song is 2 minutes 53 seconds.
Okay.
How about this? But we could leave it for a remixer. to make an extended version.
Hey! Hey!
So right now we're like within our pop rule of 3 minutes. Yeah.
That's cool.
So
That's cool.
this is
way cool, and it's fun. So I've been thinking about, if we wanted to do this, like, like export the stems and have you all like add it. It might be like, and I'm just thinking out loud. I might want to actually put it as something that is a permanent tier on my Patreon, where you get all of the everything. You get the session files, you get the stems, you get the everything. But because I don't have that set up yet, and we want to just get people excited about it, like I'm happy to, sign up for our email lists or something simple, and then you can get it.
What a cool idea. I love that.
I'm putting it out there because I think because I do this often. So Mondays and Fridays, 3:33, whether I'm working with Maureen or whether I'm working by myself and just writing songs. I was doing something like offhand this morning actually, and I did a live stream on it. Ooh. So I've been thinking about, okay, how can we do this and what would be cool? It could be something like, sign up for our email lists and you get the stems for that particular session, or sign up for the Patreon and you get all of the stems for all of previous and future sessions. I don't know. I'm putting it out there because I think there's something really cool and valuable and communal that we can all just kind of participate in. And, at first it might be just like a, free, but follow us on socials or something like that.
Yeah, what a cool idea. I like that a lot.
Yeah, so I'm thinking out loud because I think it would be really, really cool to hear everybody's remixes, because there's a lot of people in here who are, especially Lorraine, you've got your cakewalk folks, and that would be really fun to hear everybody mess around with that.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that idea. That would be thrilling, honestly, to hear other people remixing something that I had a hand in creating. How cool.
All right, well, I do have to get going. It's always a pleasure. We are so very close. I do need to do some more vocal takes, and I don't know if we want to do that on live stream, or
I'll leave it to you.
I think just because my week is so busy and I'm like all over the place, like it might be best to do it on live stream, and I am totally fine with blah. Like, I know a lot of singers are really like anxious about, like, what if I make a mistake? I'm like, yo, that's what live streams all are about. Like,
yeah. I think that'd be really cool if you wanted to do that. Yeah, and then you'd send me those files, and I can comp them on my own time, or we can go through comping on air. Depends on our time, how much time.
Yeah. So I might do like a full few takes and then start layering things and take after take, depending on. There's a particular part that fucks me up every time.
Which part?
Which part was it? Like, I think it's that part.
You're gonna rise up stronger than before.
I think it's that it just takes a little bit of like breath control and like very staccato lines, but I think we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
Yeah, rad.
So I think that's what we'll do for next session, and we're hurtling towards the deadline for August 1st. And we've got this.
Awesome. We
got this, and I got to no matter what you do.
I'm in corner. Hey.
Hey, it
Yeah.
seriously gets stuck in my head. It's such a bop. It's great.
Yeah, it is a bop.
Yeah,
Yes.
totally.
That.
Okay.
Such a pleasure, Suzanne. Thank you so much. It's always so fun.
And thank you everybody
So
who's
fun.
been hanging out.
Yeah, appreciate
It's
everybody.
good to see everybody, and take care. I'll see you if you're not around for 3:33 on Friday, which I also do other production stuff, or sometimes I just start playing originals and covers, or I keep Friday kind of open, but Mondays is kind of our Lorene and Little Spiral days. Just make sure that you're following. If you're not following Little Spiral, then follow the Protocyle. Just follow everybody on all the platforms.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Awesome.
See
Bye for
ya.
now.
Bye.